Unbelievably, on university campuses now they have free speech zones, which sounds cool and nice, but not that long ago the entire university was a free speech zone.
Good afternoon and welcome to Slipstream Media. My name's Ben and just wanted to introduce, you just heard, I think, a very poignant clip because we're waiting on protest season, which is normally called university fall or autumn in England, but it's now protest season. And I think that clip from Robert Schneider just emphasises where the world is, and here's a load about Ricky Gervais just telling people to leave comedy alone, and we need to. I'm a free speech absolutist, and if you want free speech, you have to allow comedy and a critique of your views, otherwise you're not allowing free speech. I'll let you be the judge of the content. It's great, I find it amusing, and there's also some serious stuff that Ricky's trying to get across as well. Enjoy, and please leave comments below.
Just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right, you know. It's offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You know, so you can't second guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one.
Hi guys, Ricky G here, wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, it's like a hate crime. And it makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country, and you don't want that.
You can get sued in this country for saying someone's gay if they're not, you know, which is a homophobic law, because you can't be sued the other way around. You can't be sued for saying someone's not gay if they are, which seems unfair, doesn't it? Show Supernature dropped on Netflix last year. Big backlash, wasn't there? Big backlash. People going, you can't say that. You can. Crime was that I dead named her. Now, I'd never heard that term, you know, before a day after the Golden Globes, and that was saying her old name and even acknowledging that she used to be a man. But she did. I saw him on the Olympic Games. It was decathlete. It was in everything. He was all over the place. Ricky, I'm not a fascist. It's an odd thing to just declare, isn't it, that you're not a fascist? We assume, don't we? You wouldn't go up to someone on the street and do that, would you? And go and say, oh, by the way, I'm not a fascist. You know, it's like they protest too much. Well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. It's tweeted, I've put on £7 and a picture of me with a big belly. Do your worst. Insult me, right? People said, you shouldn't fat shame. What, me? I shouldn't fat shame me. Well, okay, my bad. Yeah. It's ludicrous what people get upset about. Who will go online and leave a comment. You might as well go and read Toilet Walls to get upset about them. I have never been upset by anyone on Twitter. I'm too real things in the world. I once tweeted, people are more offended by jokes about war, famine, fucking murder than actual war. Yeah. They're not doing anything towards those. They shouldn't joke about it. What are you doing towards the real thing? Ian's writing for the posh papers, telling you the rules of comedy. They're laying it down, laying down the law, right? And it's all stuff like, comedy should punch up. You should never punch down. Sometimes you've got to punch down. Like, if you're beating up a disabled toddler. You know what I mean? If you punch up, you'll miss the little cunt and he'll win, you know.
Sure, that's funny, and it all sounds like a joke, but Ricky is not nearly done.
I like that joke because it highlights the difference between metaphorical punching down in jokes and actual punching down. But people nowadays want you to believe that words are actual violence, right? Now, you laughed at a joke about beating up a disabled toddler. No one got hurt. If I'd have actually dragged out a disabled toddler and started beating him up, you wouldn't laugh. How arrogant are you to think that you deserve to go through life with no one ever saying anything that you don't agree with or like? I want people to stop saying that joke's offensive. Yeah. I want them to start saying, I found it offensive. Because that's all it is. You're just telling me how you feel about it. Yeah. You don't have to pave the jungle. Yeah. You can just grow up there and have a laugh about it. Yeah, but you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong. Yeah. Yeah. You know, if you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feelings. Yeah. You know?
So that was great. What I love about Ricky Gervais on the way he handles this comedy. Because the only two people who refused completely to stop talking about trans people and the whole woke mess that makes up DEI, CRT, race, white privilege and all that nonsense. I know it all, but I'm not going to say it all in this video. It's his sarcastic one, but one joke he didn't do was this. He goes, this woman, talking about a woman debating about men being allowed in women's spaces. He goes, I don't want him in my toilet. It's she. Look at her pronouns. He goes, but I still don't want to see his penis. Her penis. Honestly, look it up. And she goes, but what if he rapes me? What if she rapes you, you evil bigot? And he just does this brilliant satire that he's played all of his jokes pretty under the wire, really, considering the intention of the comedy. Dave Chappelle's just gone out and done his thing. Now, I mean, some guys are too big to cancel. It's absurd that you think just because you upset trans people or you upset queer people, you upset people who think everyone's racist who isn't LGBT or of a racial minority, which is the biggest fallacy that's been launched in the last 10 years. But yeah, I honestly, I love his stuff. He's great. He's a real treasure, a real English heritage guy, and he's very good at serious work as well. So, I think Afterlife was a masterpiece, and some of his thoughts on religion and atheism are very well worth watching. So anyway, I'll leave it there. Very funny, good to hear. Always a pleasure, never a chore. You be good, I'll be lucky this week, and I'll see you soon.